As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. This is a quote by Nelson Mandela, a revolutionary anti-apartheid political leader from South Africa. This is also the first thing you see on the Second Harvest Food Bank's website. Their mission is to grow hope by creating pathways to nutritious food, by demonstrating love and acceptance for all families at all times. With this mission in mind, the Kenny family is donating our Good Neighbor funds to the Second Harvest and adding an additional donation so that we can provide 600 meals to families struggling with hunger in our region.
Hi, I'm Mary Hrivnak, a member of St. Barnabas Episcopal Church in Bay Village, Ohio, and I'm here at the Second Harvest Food Bank as part of the Good Neighbor Project. We have with us Susan, who is Director of External Relations, and she's here to tell us about how our donation can help serve the needy. Susan?
Just want to say thank you so much for this donation. Every dollar will go directly to help people locally receive food in these emergency times. For every $1 that's donated, we'll be able to provide 5 meals.
Hi, Claudia Anastasopoulos here. Hi. My video for the Good Neighbor Project is that I gave it to my very best employee here at work who needed it to go visit her son, who is in El Paso in the Army, and his wife is expecting a baby. Thank you.
Hi, this is Jerry and Marty Dowling, and I'd like to start off by thanking St. Barnabas for this Good Neighbor Project. And we chose
to donate our money to Sean Spalding, who is taking care of his granddaughter, Jamira Wilder. I am a mentor for Jamira's mother, who unfortunately is in prison and will be there for a long time. So we thought it would be best to have Sean help Sean with diapers and clothes and food for the baby. So thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Bill and Kieran Mulhausen. We decided to donate our money to Malachi House for the Good Neighbor Project. The mission of Malachi House is to serve the dying poor with love and respect in a home-like environment without cost to its residents. And of course, during this pandemic time, many of the residents were unable to take part in any activities. The volunteers could not go there and so forth. So we donated our 100 there, mentioned it to our daughter who lives in Minneapolis, and she was so impressed with the project, she matched it. And then she mentioned that if General Mills made the donation, they would match our donation. So General Mills made it in our name, donated $400. So I thought that turned out pretty good. 100 turned into 4 to an excellent, worthwhile cause.
Hi, this is the Quinlans, Faith,
Hello.
Tom, and Amani. And for our Good Neighbor Project, we decided to help out a neighbor of ours who's starting a small business and is really struggling financially. So we gave her a nice boost to start, and hopefully she will be successful.
Hopefully it'll blossom.
Thanks.
Bye.
I'm Richard Oldreeve. Susan and I are donating our money to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, Ohio. We are donating our money because my nephew has had long-term issues with drugs, alcohol, and mental illness. And early this year, he was homeless. And NAMI helped him find God, a job, and shelter. That was being a good neighbor. Thank you.
This is Darlene and Leo Meadows reporting on the Good Neighbor Project. We first went to our favorite vegetarian restaurant, Cleveland Vegan in Lakewood. In order to support them, we bought a bunch of brownies and cookies. We took those to St. John Hospital for the ICU and emergency departments to thank them for what they're doing. And it was evening, so we were able to give those to the overnight shift where they're often overlooked, so that was nice. We want to thank St. Barnabas for the opportunity to concretely show that we do love our neighbor.
We're the Woodford family, and we learned that the residents at the O'Neill Healthcare Center just up on Bradley don't have the ability to watch their movies in the community room. So they're using portable DVD players, they didn't have enough. So we were able to use our $100 to get an extra one for them to use.
Hi everybody, we're the Anderson family, Laura, Catherine, Scott, and Ben. And we, after some research, thought, and prayer, have decided to give our money to the Equal Justice Initiative.
The EJI was founded by civil rights attorney Brian Stevens in 1989.
The Equal Justice Initiative is an organization committed to ending mass incarceration and excessive punishment in the United States,
and challenging racial and economic injustice and protecting basic human rights for the most vulnerable people in American society.
We're grateful to St. Barnabas for providing us with the funds through the Good Neighbor Project to support this extremely worthy organization, and hope that you check it out online. Take care, everybody.
Great. I want you to open this, okay, bud? Did your mom tell you about it? What'd she tell you?
He's got something to share with the other kids, too.
It's probably like you brought me a tablet.
So get it out. We also got some popcorn you can share with people. Look at that. Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. You can open it if you want. You want to look at it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
For you guys to share some popcorn.
Yeah, so that's for you too, Katrina, okay? You can have the popcorn too.
Oh.
Here, you want some help getting this out of the box? It's all yours now, bud. All right. Okay.
Hi.
This is Claire Long. When I received the Good Neighbor mailing, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. I made a donation to the Knickerbocker apartments in Bay Village. Now, you might think that's kind of strange to make it a donation to an apartment building. You might only know it as the tallest building in Bay, which is across the street from Mally's. But what you might not know is that the legal name of Knickerbocker is actually Bay Interfaith Housing. The building was built in 1974 by the 4 Protestant churches in Bay Village, including the former St. Barnabas. The mission of Bay Interfaith Housing has always been to provide safe, secure, and affordable housing for senior citizens, and several of the units are set aside for HUD subsidized rent vouchers. The Knickerbocker has been near and dear to my heart. I served on the board of trustees for a number of years and was also president for a couple of years. I chose to purchase 10 $10 gift certificates from Heinen's, and I presented them to the activities director, who started cheering up. She was just thrilled. The residents have been displaced by COVID, and they're also in the middle of a multi-million-dollar renovation project, which will be very worth it in the end. So they were very, very grateful for the donation, and wanted me to thank St. Barnabas for the Good Neighbor Project and for spreading a little cheer to senior citizens in Bay Village.
So the Marsh family, for the Good Neighbor Project at St. Barnabas, we decided to give a plant, this is a prayer plant, and a card to our neighbor Cassie. Her sister died of COVID-19, and I know that she's very sad. We also donated funds to the Equal Justice Initiative because we're very concerned about racial and economic injustice in this country and want to see all of our neighbors have the same opportunity. Bye.
We're the Piazza family.
Thanks for helping us be good neighbors.
We used some of the money to buy gift certificates from a local restaurant to give to a family whose house burned down, and they are currently living down the road from St. Barnabas.
We also gave some of the money to a neighbor living in Cleveland who's helping support Black Lives Matter, Black Spring Cleveland, and the African American transgender community. Thank you.
I'm Lori Shear. Bill and I gave our $100 from the St. Barnabas Good Neighbor Project to a family that had experienced both job loss due to the pandemic and right at the same time another major casualty in their lives. We shared with them that we hoped they would use this money to bring a little joy to their family. As we searched for how to use our $100, God showed us the many opportunities we have to make a difference in our community.
Hi everyone, it's the Jenkins family. We just wanted to give a quick update on the Good Neighbor Project. What we did is we chose to donate our $100 seed money to
Fill This House.
Fill This House. And Fill This House is a nonprofit that
Fill This House is here to help foster kids who have aged out of the system. And, you know, when our kids grow up and they turn 18 and they move out to their dorm or their apartment, we're going to supply them with all the goods they need for inside. But these kids, when they age out of the system, a lot of them don't have towels or pots and pans or comforters or anything they need to fill their house once they get their own place, like a dorm, or maybe they're getting housing help or whatnot, but nothing to go inside.
And the really great thing about Fill This House too is that we decided to take our effort onto social media and ask our friends and family what they thought we should do. Once we told them what it was that we came up with, we really saw a wonderful movement where people were happy to join us, and some of them donated their own money to multiply the gift that we've given, and we actually raised enough to basically fill half of a house for somebody, which is a really cool gift to be able to do, and we're really happy that that was part of what we did for our Good Neighbor Project. Happy to be a part of St. Barnabas, and thank you so much for including us.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Marianne.
And I'm Diane, and we chose to donate our funds for the Good Neighbor Project to Friends of Cuyahoga County Animal Shelter.
Our hope is this will ease the minds of some pet owners and keep their four-legged kids, God's creatures, healthy and happy.
Hi, we're the Hatches, and for our Good Neighbor gift, we decided to use the money to actually treat our neighborhood to ice cream. Somebody had actually already decided to call the Prayers for Maria ice cream truck to our neighborhood tonight, so we thought it would be a nice way to treat our neighbors to some ice cream and also make sure that that money went to a good cause. So thank you for inspiring that, and everybody was really excited.
Thanks. Hi, we're the Hokengas, Tim,
Lisa, Lily, Oliver.
and we decided to use our Good Neighbor Project money for the Westlake Food Pantry. We heard that their need was up about 400% in the last 10 weeks, so we decided to give the money to them.
Thank you.
Hi, we are Grace and Sarah Kelly, and we are here today to tell you what we did with our Good Neighbor Project money.
We thought about it a great deal, and we recently learned about a family in need. We learned about a little boy who we didn't know who passed away because he ended up having a seizure, and then it caused a heart attack, and it stopped his heart, and he passed away. And we learned that that family was in need of financial help for the funeral. So we decided that we were going to anonymously send the money. We decided to match the donation. Gracie wrote a beautiful card to the family, and this really stuck out to us. And a friend of mine who knew the family sent the picture of Keegan. Just a sweet, sweet little boy in a family who was in mourning, and we just thought this awesome project, this would be a great place to send the money. And thank you so much for the opportunity for us to share in this wonderful project.
Hi neighbor. Our church gave us $100 and challenged us as a family to use it in a way to cause a positive impact on the lives of others.
Since isolation has been a tough issue for most of us during this pandemic,
We chose to use some of the money to reach out to our literal neighbors and
spread some sunshine.
we hope that this makes you smile.
Makes you feel connected. Makes you feel happy.
Sincerely,
The Qualstromans.